Before we get started with this video, I just want to give a huge thanks to all those people working in these hard times. Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's video. Hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy. So for this week's video, I will be sharing with you guys a few tips and tricks for online school during these hard times with a desk tour. Hope you guys enjoy the video. So in this drawer, all I have is my notebooks. So I have my social studies notebook, my old math notebook, and of course I have my math book. I don't really use my math book much, but I still have it in there in case I need it. On the other side, I have all my folders for every one of my subjects. They're always helpful. And of course, a ruler. So up top, I have my laptop, and of course, if you're doing online school, you're gonna need a laptop, so I got that there. And then I have this little black organizer thing, and in there I keep most of my important things that I use a lot. So I have my planner in there, and I always like to write in my planner every single day, and it's just a really important thing for me. It's really helpful. I recommend getting one if you don't already have one. And then also in this shelf, I have my math notebook that I use right currently, and it's just nice to have a math notebook so you know what everything is and where everything is. And then last but not least, in the shelf, I have my folder, which I put all of my paper assignments in, the really important ones that I always need to have with me, and it's all in the shelves. Oh, gonna get that in, kind of got stuck. Anyways, and then I have a little glass cup that I put all my colored pencils and my markers in. It just keeps them all really organized. And then I have all my highlighters, my pencils, my glue sticks, and my style things that I use a lot, so those ones always need to stay there. And then in this drawer, I have my calculator. I also have my lotion and my chapstick and some note cards at the bottom. Also, on top of my desk, I always keep a book because I like to read sometimes. And the book I'm currently reading is called The Grapes of Wrath. It's really good. It's by John Steinbeck. It's really, really good. 10 out of 10 recommend. And then I have a lamp for lighting because sometimes it gets dark and you just need a lamp to see. And so that's always really helpful to have. And then, of course, I have my water bottle. You got to stay hydrated. Getting ready can mean a lot of different things for different people. For example, getting ready for someone might be putting on some different clothes, washing their face, maybe brushing their teeth, or putting on their makeup. Just get ready so you feel like you're actually going to school. That way you'll feel motivated and you'll feel not so lazy and you just won't procrastinate anymore. Another really important thing that I've personally found really helpful for me is to get up, make my bed, open the blinds, and get dressed. When you stay in your pajamas all day long, it just makes you feel unproductive and you're not going to want to get any work done. So get up and get dressed. Get motivated. Make your bed, open your blinds, open the windows if you want to. Just anything that'll make you feel motivated. And when you make your bed, you're not going to want to go back in it. So obviously, that's going to make you feel way better and you're not going to want to go back to sleep. For today's outfit, I just decided to put on leggings and a t-shirt. Another great thing to do is to exercise. Exercise really helps you a lot. Just turn on a yoga video or a meditation video or like an exercise video and go along with it. And if you don't like to do any of those, make up your own exercise. It'll really help. Maintain a routine. When you have a routine for every day, you have a time for everything and you know what time you want to do something. But when you don't have a routine, you kind of just get lazy and you go, I'll do this in a little bit, I'll do it in a little bit, and then you won't end up doing it. So when you have a routine, everything has a time, and having a routine just makes everything so much easier. A really good thing to do is to create a designated space that you're only going to use to do your work or your homework or whatever it is that you do. So, like, not your bed, not a couch, somewhere where you actually are sitting in a chair and you have a table in front of you, so that way you can't get too comfortable and too lazy. So, when you have a space designated for your work or your schoolwork, you're gonna have everything in one space and it's not gonna be like all over. Like if you're doing it in your room, your pencil or your eraser could get lost under your cover or it could fall off. But when you have a desk and you have a place for everything, you can put everything in its own spot and you're not gonna lose it. Another great thing about having a spot just for your schoolwork or your work is that your brain knows that this spot is just for work and this spot is just for sleeping or watching TV. So that way, it just keeps everything organized and nice and neat and clean. Another really good habit to have is to write down in a planner or a journal or your bullet journal whatever you have that will help you write things down, write down your due dates and your deadlines and like write down your to-do list in there, what you want to get accomplished today, what you've already finished. It's a really good way to organize your life and it just keeps everything in one space. I find the best time to journal is in the morning, right after I get ready, because that way I have the whole day to check back in and write down the things that I've done and the things that I need to finish. So, right after I finish writing in my planner, I go ahead and check all of my emails, respond to any emails I haven't responded to, and that is a great way to start off your day because that way you're all up to date and you know what's going on, so you're not confused or like, oh my god, I totally didn't know this was going to happen. So just go ahead and respond to your emails or any messages that you have. And after that, put away all distractions. When you put away your distractions, you're going to be able to finish your work way faster and you're going to have way more free time. When you have distractions around you, you're gonna wanna go. It's really tempting. You're gonna be like, oh, I just want to check this, or oh, I just want to see this one episode. You're gonna get on there. You're gonna check, do that, and then you're gonna find another distraction, and you're gonna keep getting distracted, and you're not gonna finish your work. So putting away distractions has been really helpful to me, and I guarantee you that it's gonna be helpful to you. Another really helpful thing to do is to go onto Spotify or YouTube or whatever you like to use to listen to music and just play some nice, quiet, classical or just like waterfall or nature sounds, whatever type of sound makes you relax or whatever music makes you relax and just listen to it, but not like music that's going to get you singing along to it or music that's going to hype you up. You just want some nice, quiet music to work to in the background. So I like to get all my paperwork done first, so that way I just have to do the online stuff. And something that really helps me out is to go class by class. So in a normal school day, I have 9 classes a day, and so I just go in order. I don't do, like, for example, start with science first, and then do history, and then do gym. I like to do them in order. So from first period to ninth period. That way you know what you've done and what you still have to do, and so that way you just have everything organized and in order. Ask for help. If you need help, email your teacher or your classmates and ask them for help. If you don't like emailing them, ask them if it would be possible to set up a virtual meeting with them so that way you guys can actually talk and you could get help that way. Another thing you could do if you can't get help from the teacher is email your classmates or your friends that are in your same class and ask them for help or schedule a virtual meeting with them, and that way you guys can help each other.